doing some towing today. We're leaving Detroit, Michigan, heading to Hardin, North Carolina. We've got this 2020 F250 with the bi-fuel setup, meaning it runs on either fuel, natural gas or gasoline, with the click of a switch. And we have a trailer hooked up. So let's see how far we can make it on both fuels before we have to fill up. Got the race car loaded up. Our race car being a 2011 Ford Fiesta, completely stock, but it is stick shift and it's super fast. All right, let's start rolling towards North Carolina. So looks like we only have 2,500, 26, close to 2,800 PSI on natural gas. I'm gonna switch to natural gas and we'll see how far we get before it switches to gasoline. We have a full tank of gasoline. We might even make it all the way. We might not, we'll see. I wish I had a full tank of natural gas, but the station is actually the other way and I don't want to backtrack, so it is what it is. We'll just go with what we got. Let's go. Change of plans a little bit. I'm having to switch from fuel to fuel every hour or maybe every 100 miles or so, just to see how this truck does while towing and switching and everything like that. So we won't be able to test how much fuel I get out. Top off the CNG tanks, even though I have like 2,000 PSI still, but there's a station here and I want to fill it up. Tank of CNG. $531 miles to go. In about 30 miles or so, I'm going to switch it back to gasoline and do the next 100 miles on gasoline. It's really hard to tell the difference what fuel you're on if you're just driving down the highway, especially towing. It doesn't really show the difference, but on CNG it is about 15% less horsepower and 12% less torque, but I'm towing maybe 7,000 pounds right now, and I can't tell the difference. I guess you would have to put on the dyno to be able to tell the difference, but truck's driving awesome. Got the tow mode on. already has 5,000 miles. Let's continue this drive. So I am about a little over 100 miles into the trip. I'm going to switch the truck to gasoline and drive the next 100 miles on gasoline mode. Let's go. Race car. Looks like I should have dropped the ball another notch, but it'll be fine. Getting close to Cincinnati, Ohio. Got 398 miles to go. I'm going to switch it back to CNG. Natural gas. The only reason why I'm switching it back and forth right now is for testing. We're trying to make sure that everything is working properly and switches over, no problems. And so far, after 220 miles of towing, about 6,000-7,000 pounds, there's no issues. It switches as it should. It's seamless. You can't even feel the switch over. It's almost fun to switch back and forth. It's an awesome truck. It's an awesome setup. And this is a pre-production, so I can't show under the hood at the moment, but once it's in production, I'll be able to show it under the hood, all that engine setup and everything. So the way the system works is there is a second set of 8 injectors, Bosch injectors, that is mounted on the intake, and when you flip the switch or press the switch from fuel to fuel, it activates the second set of injectors and just starts spraying natural gas instead of gasoline. System and how it works and pricing and things like that, you can check out the Altech-eco website and get more details on everything like that. But the truck drives awesome, tows awesome, no issues. I have enough fuel on here to probably send it to the moon and back. Well, maybe not that much, but I think legit I have enough fuel on this truck that I can probably make it from Detroit, Michigan to Arden, North Carolina with no fill-ups. That is if I have a full tank of gasoline and a full tank of CNG, which is cool. It's about 620, 630 miles. So it's pretty cool. Getting closer and closer to Cincinnati, Ohio. 390 miles to go.
In 1 mile, keep right to I-71 South.
Cincinnati traffic never fails. And so for the last 200 miles, natural gas because we have 2,000 psi left in our tanks, and on road trips when you have a biofuel setup, it's best to just start off on natural gas and then run it out. Once it's out, it will automatically switch over to gasoline, and it's 100% safe. This truck just drives so awesome. If one didn't know it was converted to natural gas, they wouldn't be able to tell the difference if it's gasoline or natural gas. These calibrations, they come straight from Ford, and they're just 100% perfect. And the cool thing about Altech-eco kits, dedicated or biofuel, is that they are EPA certified, and more importantly, when you get one of these systems installed on your brand new Ford, it does not void the Ford warranty. So if you do a lot of traveling and don't like to waste time at the gas stations filling up every couple hundred miles, this is an awesome solution, because this truck here, I'm pretty sure it can make probably around 700 miles, maybe more, on just filling up CNG and gasoline, all full tanks, and then you know, it'll last a very long time, and you don't have to stop often and fill up. So that's a huge plus. I really like that. And I mean, it's towing awesome. Right now it's on natural gas, and we're about to start hitting some mountains, and I can't feel the difference. It's just like a brand new truck from Ford, which it is. All right, let's keep going. So the truck just now switched over to gasoline on its own because it ran out of natural gas completely, and now it's running on gasoline. No issues switching over. We got 33 miles to destination, and we have more than a quarter tank of gasoline left, 146 miles to empty. So that means that with both fuels filled up to full, I would make it from Detroit, Michigan to Asheville, North Carolina without fill-ups. And that is me pulling a trailer. So that being said, I would make it way further without a trailer on both fuels. I'm guessing maybe 750 to 800 miles without a trailer. But that is gonna be it to this video. Next week, I'm gonna try to pick up the 2018 Expedition from the frame shop, see how that's going, and hopefully next week or the following week, the F250 Whipple supercharger will arrive